I hate it when Google notifications start showing up. That annoys the hell out of me. It's like I turn this shit off and it always comes back on. It's like, what the hell, man? Boom. No.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
So, you have sought me out, or perhaps destiny brings you to me. No matter. You are here now, and so your journey will begin anew. Many facets make up a being. The spirit, the body, the mind. Some of these can be measured by a culture's traditions. Others, we can only hope exist within ourselves. If you agree, I shall test some of the facets within you. If you pass, then you shall become stronger. If you fail, then you will realize the vastness of the Nether. The first is a test of faith.
Yeah, I'm not jumping off this. Screw that shit. Like, I'm not jumping. I don't know this quest, and I don't have the buff, so I think you have to get the buff and then run off, maybe? Certainly not jumping off now. It's like... I just screwed myself. I just screwed myself. Should never do a quest that ports you up top on something. I totally screwed myself right there because I'm all the way back in the Ghostlands.
Anaria Shola.
Oh, I totally
Farewell.
screwed myself.
Our enemies will fall. The reckoning is at hand.
Ra, quit it. Come on now, Ra. Cats are fighting.
You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world from the back of a wind rider.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah, once the soda kicks in, I'm sure I'll be awake. I don't play a horde a lot, and this, I tell you what, this freaking encampment scares the hell out of me in hardcore. You're like climbing up these crazy like cliffs to get here. It's freaking scary. Thought I was gonna fall off the edge.
Greetings. For my gratitude, this is for you, adventurer. Adventurer, you have served us well in the past, so I now entrust to you an important mission. The Grim Totem clan is up to something secretive. 3 agents of unknown origin were seen visiting the Grim Totem over the recent weeks. We discovered that separate chests in Dark Cloud Pinnacle hold these guarded messages. Adventurer, if you succeed in this dangerous mission, I will reward you in kind.
Go in peace.
Wait.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Man, 19 damage. It's actually more damage than this. But the top end damage isn't as good. It's really not bad though. Why not? Swords always look cool anyway. Sure if I have to skill up my two. Well, I think it's skilled up a little bit. Find out. Let's do the post. We gotta do the post of the day on the Packs a Day art channel in the Discord. So let's find out. What image do we want to use? Let's go for escape. Is it not? One do we want to use? I'll pull it up later. Yeah, but we gotta post the... I try to post the Packs Day Discord at least once a day. How the heck do I get up here? Oh, another long winding path to scare the heck out of me. Damn fireballs.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Damn fireballs.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
You were screwed.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
This guy never gonna run out of mana. Infinite mana. Oh, I used my bubble? How did that happen? How did I use my... Oh. Somehow I used my bubble. I fat-fingered it. It's because this keybind is... Let's put this... I don't like that keybind. What am I using the Z key for? Oh, I was using it for like the highest rank of consecration. Let's put this on Z for now. Much better keybind. I hate these casters, man. This is just like a scary area, to be honest. I don't like this zone because I don't know it that well, but I mean, getting two casters on you casting fireballs is like nightmare scenario. Just gonna hope that we don't aggro the others. Good. Just to make it easier to see the cooldown. I can't tell you how many like death clips I've seen in hardcore of people dying right where I'm at right now. I've seen so many death clips here. This is like a rare. That should be an upgrade. Oh, big time, big upgrade. Big upgrade. I don't like this. I hate these quests. I hate this zone. Like, I don't like this one. I'm out of here, man. I don't like this. Like, all these mobs and just being up on this cliff, I feel like I'm gonna fall off. It's like, it literally is scary of it being up here, man. I'll do the quest in the zone, but I don't want to be climbing up, walking across these things. It just kind of freaks me out, man. I actually in the real world have I'm actually afraid of heights. I have like a little bit of a fear of heights, and actually doing this in hardcore is a little bit nerve-wracking. Like when I'm up here, because it's hardcore, it's like it's a little bit nerve-wracking. Like, can you imagine if they put some mobs up here that had knockbacks? Oh my god, how many people would die? Luckily these mobs don't do knockbacks, I don't believe. good there. But yeah, I'm not gonna do this quest. It just makes me nervous, man. I don't play games to stress out. So this is the Grimtome spying. What's the reward though? Oh, that's a pretty nice bracer. All right, fine. Just dress me the F out. Can you play hardcore Guild Wars 2? What's up, Hair Days? Yeah, I suppose you. I mean, you can play hardcore in anything, really. Just you basically, if you die, there's no official hardcore mode in Guild Wars 2. That would be pretty cool. That's actually a really good question. In fact, I think I should do that. I think I should do like a leveling series in Guild Wars 2. I think that would be actually really fun. I love Guild Wars 2. I love leveling in Guild Wars 2. I think the leveling process in Guild Wars 2 is a lot of fun. I just don't find the endgame in Guild Wars 2 to be super fun, although the PvP in Guild Wars 2 is actually pretty cool. I like it. I'm just not a big fan of the endgame in Guild Wars 2, but I haven't done a lot of it, so I really shouldn't say much about it. But this just kind of freaks me out. Like, all these mobs here kind of scare me. Hopefully these are just melee, though. Okay, now he's a stomper. I hope he doesn't have any kind of a knockback ability. Healing Ward. It's so freaky being up here in hardcore. Yeah, I think that would be really fun, actually. This is so... I hate this quest. Now, can I kill 3 of these guys? Level 26. They're all melee, right? Oh boy. What's this guy? Is he... Alright, let's give it a go.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
You were screwed.
This quest is like nerve-wracking. we'll do a Guild Wars 2 like hardcore leveling. That'd be fun. What class would we play? That's the question. Like, what class? Guardian, yeah. Well, I love Guardian in Guild Wars 2. That's my favorite class. That's my favorite class. I don't even know what I'm doing on this quest. I'm just kind of running around aimlessly. Oh, level 28. I've never really played a Mesmer that much. I mean, I've played him like literally. I haven't played a Mesmer that much. Protection, strength. I hate this quest. I hate it. Why, I'm running up here, but these items I need aren't even up here. Like, how do I get to them? I think I'm going the wrong way, right? Like, how do I get to this one? Like, this looks like a dead end. Don't be tacking my legs when I'm freaking out on these scared of heights up here, man. These heights freak me out, man. Yeah, I think we need to go this way. Pull him back. Great, but now we got another one. Hopefully we just have one. But yeah, we just got the one. Really? Oh yeah. So far, so good. Do. Now you're making me want to go play Guild Wars 2. Yeah, maybe we'll start the Guild Wars 2 and we'll just swap back and forth between the two. It'll enable me to get a little bit of rest time on the Paladin. My leveling's it's quite a bit quicker in Wrath Lich King leveling. I'm already 28, so it's definitely and you do the slash blade, it's going to be it's only 1 day and 1 hour, so normally it would take me a little bit longer than that probably. Last clue is all the way on the other side. That guy's like under the ground. That guy is literally underground. Is he stuck? Combat ended. We're just gonna have to run across. There's a mob that's bugged here, I think, who's bugged right here. We're just gonna run up past him. I know I gotta fight through all these mobs again. Hey, Nicholas. For leveling a 44 protection. Okay, test for leveling for a level 44 pod. Are you talking about Wrath of the Lich King or vanilla? You talk about, because it's different, you know, if it's Wrath or vanilla. And are you talking about hardcore or not hardcore? Vanilla, is it hardcore or is it not hardcore? Softcore. Well, there's a couple different things you can do, right? So there's a couple builds you can do for vanilla protection. Like you can go for a faster leveling build, which would mean you'd basically run in and what you would want to do is if you want to go for like if I'm going to go with like a faster leveling build on vanilla, I'll go with Seal of Command. So I might do something like this where I go Benediction. Like this would be what, probably level 40, and then I'd go Redoubt. precision. You know, this would be level 34. Here would be like 41. So like, if you wanted to go with a little bit of a quicker leveling build, but still be like a protection, you could go with something like this, which is really good. And then the other thing you want to do is if it's softcore, what you want to do is you want to monitor the auction house and try to get yourself the trinket. What's it called? I can't remember the name of it. Uther's Light. Really try hard to get the trinket Uther's Light. Just watch the auction house. It'll usually sell for, well, usually on a vanilla server it sells for like, you know, anywhere from like 40 gold to like maybe 80 gold. So Uther's Light trinket is really, really good, like super good. And then, I mean, later on down the road, if you can get Demon Forged breastplate, that's really good. But yeah, as far as talents, this is a good build, you know, to go if you're going for speed. If you're not going for speed and you're going for a build where you want to tank dungeons, like this would be like, let's see. If I wanted to go with like an AoE leveling build, you could do something like this. Yeah, the true silver breastplate, sword of vengeance. That's the short one, right? That does holy damage. Is that the one that procs holy damage? The sword of vengeance. I think it is. Yeah, the true silver breastplate's good too. Yeah, for sure. True silver breastplate's great. If you want to tank dungeons, then obviously you got to get improved righteous fury. So if you want to tank dungeons, you could go. Like if you wanted to be like really like damage mitigation, you could straight up grab. You could skip Seal of Command if you wanted to. Seal of Command is good, like I said, it's good for leveling speed. But if you wanted to like try to tank dungeons right away, like as you're leveling, you know, do something like I'd even grab I'd grab 1 point in Guardian's Favor if you're tanking, because when you're taking as a protection paladin, you don't always, your threat's not always going to be that good at the beginning of the fight. So a lot of times rogues and mages and stuff pull threat, and your healer as well will pull threat because they're trying to heal the stupid rogue and the stupid mage that's pulling threat. And then your healer gets threat by spamming massive heals. So grab 1 point in Guardian's Favor so that it reduces your cooldown of your blessing and protection, because you can use your bop on the healer to save her life. Basically, you'll find that saves you from a lot of wipes. Basically, just bop. I mean, there's lots of times where I use bop. You know, I'll bop like maybe 4 or 5 times in a dungeon run, and out of those 4 or 5 bops, easily 1 or 2 of those would have been wipes. And it's just because you have rogues and stuff that aren't waiting for you to get threat. They're pulling threat. The healer's spam healing them, spam healing you. Next thing you know, the healer's got threat, and you bop the healer, and you're good to go. So I would definitely recommend grabbing at least 1 point in Guardian's Favor here. And then, you know, you can go into Improved Hammer if you want, but really, and don't do Anticipation. Anticipation in vanilla is completely garbage. I like to go with Reckoning. I like Reckoning, but you know, you don't have to. But it's really good for getting, if you want to get some heals on yourself with Seal of Light, it's good. But it's not necessarily required really for tanking, but I still like it. I just like Reckoning. I think it's a great ability. So this would be level 53. If you wanted to really, you could go more deflection if you want, but really for threat, I think your best, you know, for getting more threat, you know, conviction is good. I personally myself don't go conviction a lot, and of course I forgot this is vanilla, so you need to go divine intellect. If you're not going to go seal of command, you have to go improved seal of you know, go here. But we got to get down to consecrate, so I completely forgot because I've been playing Wrath of the Lich King. Well, defense is really important, but anticipation is total garbage, because 5 talent points for 10 defense. That's like 0.4% dodge, right? Like if you put 5 talent points in anticipation, all it does is give you an increased dodge, parry, block by 0.4%. So it's not even 1%. It's not even 0.5%. But yeah, defense is definitely really good, but I would prioritize, especially at lower levels, I would be prioritizing stamina. I would be prioritizing stamina and strength. Strength's going to help your block, the amount of damage you block, and stamina just keep you alive. So stamina and strength is going to be really good for paladins. And then later on down the road, because most of the gear is not going to give you defense anyway. And then later on down the road, like when you're getting like after level 50, you'll start seeing stuff. You know, get yourself the stockade pauldrons. You know, certain things like that increase your defense. There's a really good guide I can give you. And let me see if I can find it real quick. That's super. Actually, I think it's really nice. It's a really, really old one. Let's see if I can find. Let's see if it's still up because I think it's on Nostalrius's forums. That. This one. I didn't mean to like it. Read this guide here. I'm going to link it in the chat in the stream. This guide here is actually pretty good. This is an old guide off of Vanilla Gaming, but I actually I always liked this guide. Because he's very honest about how the fact that, you know, protection paladins don't tank, they're not the best tanks, obviously, in vanilla. You can see here's the build he's going with. Now, he's going, actually, interestingly enough, he's going with, let's see. Now, he's going with improved seal the Crusader, and the reason, you know, that basically just gives you more crit. Like, it increases your melee attack power bonus of your seal, and holy damage increase of your judgment of the Crusader by itself. I don't know. I'm not sure why he would go with this. But, you know, I don't know if I agree with these 2 talent points. And I definitely don't agree with this. But what I like about this, and I don't agree with the defense here, but the rest of his talents are fine. I do totally agree with the mana here on the Holy Tree. So, and the rest of his talents here are fine. Yeah, actually, I think I've played Paladin enough now that I think I actually would have to say that I probably know vanilla a little bit better than this guy. But what I liked about this guy's guide was that he covers the gear, right? So he talks about pre-raid best in slot, and these items are really good. So if you're looking at like setting up your character for like raiding or, you know, trying to get yourself the best pre-raid gear, this stuff is very accurate. You know, the death bone, you know, the wrist, the fell hardened. These are actually really really good items. And if you go to, let's see, where's force reactive disc, but that's engineering. But that is again for AoE, it's going to be your best. So, but I think that's what I like about this. Like the Mark of Tyranny is really good. Force of Will is really good. Let's see what else. Redoubt Cloak. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, the Medallion of the Grand Marshal Morris was really good. I don't know. They might have nerfed that for Classic. You have to look at that in Classic. But yeah, I like this because he's got the gear. And he also talks about some basic stuff. Some of the abilities. He gives a little bit of information. But I think it's pretty good. Like I said, the talent-wise, though, looking at this now, I definitely would not recommend getting the defensive talent here. And I'm not sure about the Crusader part. I'm not sure if I really agree with that. I tend to probably, let's see. Because increased melee attack power bonus of your seal of the Crusader and holy damage increase of your judgment of the Crusader. Well, yeah, I think judgment of the Crusader. I mean, he could. One of the reasons he could be doing this is because you got to remember that paladins don't have a taunt, and so if he's judging Crusader, it's going to increase the damage of his Crusader judgment by quite a bit. That could help him in using the judgment, because you do use judgment as kind of a taunt sometimes when you lose threat. So putting talent points into this could actually help you generate more threat when you judge with Crusader. So it is going to make that as a little bit more of a viable taunt, so to speak. But it really is never going to be a super great taunt, because if you're getting in a group with a lot of, you know, well-geared people, it's very difficult if you lose threat on a mob for your judgment to pull it back. You know, in most cases, you know, that's why I actually like having the extra talent point here in Hammer of Justice, just so that when I lose threat on a mob like that, I can just judge them. I can just hodge them. I can just stun them. That's an easier way just to kind of, and then usually they're sitting in my consecration. So a lot of times if they start to run away and I stun them, by the time they come out of the stun, a lot of times I'll have the threat back again, you know. Or, you know, it's another good way, you know. That's another reason why I like improved, you know, Hammer of Justice, is because when you're taking as a protection paladin vanilla, it's just you're gonna have so many situations where mobs are leaving you because it's hard to hold threat in vanilla as a protection paladin. It just is. So having the ability to stun mobs, having the ability to bop your healer or bop the rogue is going to be really, really useful, and your party's going to appreciate that a lot. But I like this build. Like, or actually, this is not the correct build. Let me fix it. What was it? Level 59. What am I missing here? I mean, I would almost go with something like this, you know. Now this is level 59, and I put the last point into here. Reckoning, you don't need like 4 is fine. Something like this would be good, you know, like this, because you're getting the 2 deflection, which actually the 2% parry actually is pretty damn good, so it's really good. You know, getting improved judgment is nice, but it's not necessary. But if you need consecration, this is mandatory. So these talents are pretty much mandatory if you're going to use Seal of Righteousness. This is pretty much always going to be your setup. And then you can go Seal of Command. The problem with Seal of Command is in vanilla, you don't have a lot of talent points. So going down to Seal of Command, you're going to lose out on talent points somewhere, which is really going to hurt you. So that's why you're hardly ever going to see somebody with Seal of Command as a level 60 tank. You're just not going to see it because you're losing too many critical talent points that could be used in the protection tree. So, anyways, that build's really good for tanking. And then, like I said, leveling again. If you want to do a leveling build as you're leveling up, then I would recommend grabbing Seal of Command. I would go something like this. And if you're leveling, you may, but if you're doing dungeons while you're leveling, yeah. But something like this is going to be like your best like dungeon leveling build, but at the same time, actually no, this wouldn't be your best because you don't have consecration. This is just for speed leveling, you know, for speed leveling. This is like for single target speed leveling. Get rid of these. You wouldn't be using these talent points. Let me fix this. So for like single target speed leveling, this would be your build. If you wanted to go kind of like a rep prot, which is what I call that. Anyways, that gives you an idea. Yeah, no problem, Nicholas. But yeah, the Paladin's actually it's a lot more flexible than people realize. You have a lot of different things you can do with the Protection Paladin. I mean, it's not like the most flexible class, but it's pretty flexible. No, my inventory's full.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah. Is there? I don't know. I know Horde's so badly that I don't know if there's like a vendor in this zone outside of the one at Freewind Post. Maybe we can run into Feralus and hit that first camp, and maybe there's a vendor there. clear my inventory. Worst way. Oh man, I mean, the slow main hand is going to give you better judgments, which is going to give you better burst threat, but the problem with that, the slow main hand, is if you want to like regenerate health and judge the Seal of Light, your fast main hand is going to be a lot better. So like, for example, like if you look at this mob here, right, like he's hitting me, I'm taking damage. I have a fast main hand weapon. It's 1.7 attack speed. So if I judge this guy, now this is Wrath, so it's not the best example, but if I judge him, see I'm getting the plus 19 heals. Of course I missed. Plus 19 heals. Because I got the fast weapon, fast attack speed, I'm getting more chances to proc, to get heals coming back. So I'm going to heal myself a lot better than if I go with this two-hand weapon here, which is going to be slower, or main hand weapon that's slow. So it just depends. I mean, for me personally, on a Paladin, I like to have multiple weapon sets. So like what I'll do is I'll have like a really fast main hand weapon. I might even have one that's enchanted with life stealing. And then I'll have like another main hand weapon that's usually around like 2.4, like 2.4, 2.5 attack speed. And I'll use that in the beginning of the fight because it hits a little bit harder with judgments, right? So like maybe 2.4 attack speed. And I'll use that to open up fights just because it'll hit a little bit harder when I judge. And that way I can get a little bit better threat. And then if once my health starts to drop a little bit or get a little bit low, I can always weapon swap into the fast weapon, like the really fast weapon that has life stealing on it, and that way I can regen a lot of health with that. So yeah, that's what I usually like to do. So I'll have 3 kind of setups. I'll have my like slower weapon with my shield. I'll have my faster weapon with my shield that I like to put life stealing on, and then I'll have like a two-hand weapon of some kind that I just use for like big judgments, like I want to get off like a big judgment and try to kill people. It also in vanilla weapon swapping to the two-hand weapon when a mob's running away from you. So like if you're tanking a group and there's another group over, like say there's a group, over here, like where this snarler is, this mob, this hyena. Let's say there's a pack there and I'm fighting a group here and one of the mobs starts running towards that one. If he's low enough on health, I'll weapon swap to the two-hand weapon and judge him and try to drop him, try to kill him before he gets away. So that's another thing, the two-hand weapon is really useful for that. Like here in Wrath of Lich King, I've got Exorcism, which works on all targets, whereas in vanilla it only works on undead targets. In vanilla, tanking undead dungeons, Exorcism becomes your taunt because it's really hard. You just have to be careful with its mana usage. I like to downrank Exorcism because even the lower rank Exorcisms still hit very hard. So I'll use Exorcism as a taunt if a mob tries to, if I'm losing threat. There's so many things to, like little nuances to the Paladin, but definitely have multiple weapon sets, Flurry Axe is 100% worth it. Flurry Axe is the best weapon. I would argue that Flurry Axe is the best weapon a protection paladin can get. Like the only thing that even comes close to Flurry Axe for a protection, I'm talking all the way to 60. I'm talking like all the way to 60. Flurry Axe is the best weapon you can get. The only one that even comes close is Iron Foe, but good luck getting Iron Foe. And even Iron Foe, like if you did the Flurry Axe is just amazing. Yeah, if 300 gold is really cheap in my opinion, right? If you can get Flurry Axe for 300 gold, do everything you can to get 300 gold, farm mobs, do whatever you can to save up money and buy it, and you won't regret it. You will not regret it. So Flurry Axe is just absolutely amazing. And yeah, Flurry Axe, you could probably enchant Flurry Axe with Crusader. If you can get a Crusader enchant on it, that would be amazing. Or you can go with like something like Life Stealing. But honestly, Crusader would be nice. I don't remember what I had on my Flurry Axe enchantment
Hot as the
wise.
wind on the plains, you are always welcome here.
really remember. 28.
May the eternal sun shine upon
As the wind on the plains, you are always welcome here.
ancestors. Watch over you.
Yeah, Fiery Blaze is good, but it doesn't really do a lot of damage. But it procs all the time. It does like what is it, like 11 to maybe 12 or 13 damage every time it procs, and it has like a 20 or 40% proc rate. It's like insane. I think it's 20% or something. So yeah, Fiery Blaze is good, and it's good because it does AoE damage, and plus it's just cool. You know, you go up and you're hitting like, so it is going to help you generate more threat. So if you're tanking a lot, Fiery Blaze isn't bad. But once you get to like 60 and you're tanking like, 60 dungeons, something like Crusader, which remember Crusader also heals you. So Crusader on Flurry X is going to give you more healing. Plus, it's also going to give you that, that 100 strength or whatever it is, which is really, really good. So Crusader, I think, is better than Fiery Blaze. But Fiery Blaze is like the welfare enchant. If you don't have a lot of money, it certainly is good. I would definitely, when you get Fiery Blaze from the Badlands, I would hold on to that. Don't waste it. Put it on a really good, if you're going to use that, you want to put it on a weapon that's very, very fast. A very, very fast weapon. Let me check my inventory again. Attack. I'm gonna make sure I don't have any junk in it. There you go. Okay. Hope not. One of my favorite weapons, which it doesn't work as well in vanilla, but like there's a one-hand axe that drops in BRD in the Seven Kings room in the chest, and it actually has an internal proc that heals you. So that's kind of what I would do in like a private servers, is I would get that weapon, enchant it with life stealing, and then because of the way private servers Seal of Light worked on private servers, which is way better than it works in Classic, unfortunately, I would weapon swap into that weapon when my health was low, and it would just help me regen health so much because I'd be getting multiple chances to proc heals, the life steal plus the internal proc of the axe itself. Combat. What am I in combat with? No, stay away, you high level gorilla. No, it's a bear. No. Why is he still attacking me? No, stay away!
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
That's such a funny question. I think someone said the official hardcore servers you can use the auction house, which that kind of to me isn't really hardcore. Like I don't think a hardcore you should have access to the auction house at all. So if that's true, then yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, if I was going to be honest with you, I'm not really looking forward to to official hardcore servers. Because, I mean, I guess I am in a little bit just because there might be a lot of people on them. It might be very crowded, which would be fun. And they'll be fresh, which is always kind of fun to be, fresh servers. But, yeah, like I said, if they're going to, like, enable hardcore mode to have access to the auction house, I don't agree with that. I think that as a hardcore player, you shouldn't be able to use the auction house. I don't think you should be able to trade with other players. So, oh, the duels? Yeah, the duels, that's pretty funny. Yeah, where you can, like, get killed doing duels. I'm sure there'll be a lot of funny videos, videos on those duels, man. There's gonna be a lot of people dying in duels. Trying to think. So, I'm trying to see what class. I mean, there could be a lot of people that are just gonna try to stream content for duels, for those duels, to be like the king of the Mott Gore duels. You know what I mean? If I was gonna be doing those duels, I probably would. Well, see, the thing with those duels is if it's like a normal duel, you can run out of range, and the duel will end. So, is the Mott Gore duels going to prevent fleeing from the duel? You know what I mean? Because I think it should. Otherwise, you're just going to see a lot of people resetting the duel. You know what I mean? But yeah. The good old sticky glue, yeah. You cannot flee! I'm just trying to think what class would I want to play if I was going to do a lot of duels. I mean, obviously Rogue would be good. There's going to be a lot of content, I'm sure, on those duels. They're going to see a lot of videos on YouTube of people doing those duels. They might even draw in some of the, people like. I might even draw in some people like Venruki, just because these guys are really good duelists. They're very good at dueling. I could see Venruki coming in there just for content, just to duel people, or maybe Snuts, or I don't think we'd get Soda Pop. I don't even know. You know what? I was thinking about that the other day. Whatever happened to Soda Poppin'? Did he just kind of disappear from the WoW scene? I never really watched him as a streamer, but he used to play a lot of WoW. Whatever happened to Soda Poppin'? Let's see if we can find out. I think he's like streaming other shit on his Twitch, right? Okay, so he's still doing stuff. My thoughts on XQC's insane 100 million. I started a while. Oh, so 2 months ago. I guess he does still play it a little bit, but.
Wait, XQC will stream Kick sometimes, not exclusive contract, probably one stream a week. Wait, that's huge news. What? How much did they pay him for that?
Yeah, he plays a lot of other games now. Soda Poppin' does. Like I said, I don't really watch other streamers that much, but I'm aware of other streamers and which ones we're playing WoW. Mostly, the WoW streamers anyway. I always thought Soda Poppin' was one of those, was kind of a weird, like I could never tell like if he was a good guy or not. You know what I mean? He just. I think he was. I think he was a good guy. I think he's just someone who likes to play the game. There's some streamers out there that are just douchebags, right? That are just like not the kind of people I would want to hang out with in the real world,
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I don't think I can take out Heart Razor. But I'm, because well, he's 4 levels above me, so we're not going to try. If I was the same level, then we'd take him out. But I can't remember what this other guy's quest is, though. Homeward bound. I do not remember how tough Heart Razor is. He's coming my way, isn't he? Yep. Oh, he's a rare elite too. Sure. Yeah, rare elites are tougher than just elites. If I was the same level, I'd take him out. 4 levels is too much.
Please help me, adventurer. I've been hiding here in High Perch for some time now, and it's been days since I've seen a friendly face. I came here to study the wyvern, and I think I got a little too close. After being chased away from one of the nests, I got lost. I need to get back to Whitereach Post. Motega does not know that I am missing, and will be furious to know that I ventured into High Perch by myself. Whitereach Post is just east of here. Please take me there.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
This is the 1,000 needles. 1,000 needles. The hell? The hell is that thing? Why is it coming right at me? That was kind of scary. He's still coming at me. Shit. I don't think he's coming at me. He's just like a mob that paths around here or something. He's a rare. I don't know how tough he is. I don't know how tough his little guys are. What, 24?
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
No, we're good. We're OP. Kind of disappointed. All he had was, we just had the leather gloves. Be nice if I was a leather worker, but I'm not. Tell me that is. Good, good, good.
What's up? Be good. Have a good one. Keep it real.
Freaking hate quests where I have to control other creatures. I hate them. Hate them. I hate quests where they're like, "Hey, take control of this robot." I'm like, that's all right. I don't play MMOs to take control of robots. I play MMOs to play my character. Kill people with my mace, with my sword.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
I'm hitting the wrong fat fingering. Hit the wrong button there.
You were screwed.
On that one I probably should have used the armor ward, actually. That one probably would have been a good idea.
How may I aid you? Peace, friend.
I have just the thing for you.
Superior healing potions? Damn! Why not? Nature protection potion? Sure, why not? Greater mana, why not? Put these in my bank. We're gonna have to get to a bank.
Where would you like to fly to? Winds be at
How much money do I have? 8.5 gold? It's not bad.
Yes, finally, the mysterious egg has finally been delivered to me. Now let me take a closer look at this. What is this? If I did not see that with my own eyes, I would never have believed it to be true. Vengeance has come to Thousand Needles. Adventurer, you must act quickly. Go now and seek out Motega Firemane. He is located at Whitereach Post, just northwest of Freewind Post along the road. He will know what to do.
Hail. Be careful.
Great Spirit Totem, this is dire news indeed. I must begin to plan for whatever may come. Adventurer, as promised, here is your reward for your brave service. Hail.
Hail. Hail. Ba-ba-ba. I have to go to work here pretty soon, guys, so I'm probably going to stop the stream here in a couple minutes. Just to let you know.
Perfect! With these eggs, I hope to take the next step to become a Wind Rider. Here is a token of my appreciation. May good hunting always shine upon you, adventurer.
Hail. Goodbye.
All right, yeah, that's it, guys. I got to go to work pretty soon, so I'm done for this stream. We were level 27 when we started. We're getting pretty close to 29. Not bad. I will catch you guys later. Hope everybody has a good Friday. Happy Friday. And I'll see you next time, man. Peace out.